Okay, it's Sunday, and fixing to go back on a bike ride. This particular ride, this is the exercise part of the diet. This particular ride is about 23 miles, and I haven't done this ride since probably a year and a half. It's got a steep hill at the first, but then after that it's nice and flat. So take me about 2 hours, and I know it'll be tough since I've been out of it for a while, but we're just going to go slow. So whatever you pick to do, ease into it, and make sure it's something you can do. Don't try to do something that you did when you were a kid. That's when really bad things happen. Like a lot of these adults that you hear having back injuries because they wanted to do a slip and slide like when they were a kid. You know, common sense. And common sense still slips past the best of us. So if it turns out that, you strain something, pull something, take it real easy, ease back into it, give yourself a chance to rest and recoup. And then when I get back, I'll show some other things. All of this is not just about the diet, it's not just about the exercise, but it's just about components that help in life that are going to help aid with this diet effort. And one of those things I'll show when I get back. Hobbies, the things of that sort. But anyway, I'll take the camera along, and I'll just kind of stop here and there and talk about what's going on. So we'll take off here, and when I get to the top of the hill, then I'll get back on. I know I'm going to have a lot of shaking, but I made it to the top of the hill. It's a pretty steep climb, and I was actually a little surprised. I figured I'd have to stop considering how out of shape that I got. So I'm going to turn around and keep on going. It's a beautiful day, almost perfect. It's about 60 degrees. The only thing that could be better would be if we had no wind at all, but this is a beautiful March the 3rd day, and we're going to keep going. Well, I made it halfway, which fighting that wind, I had to be honest. I didn't know for sure I was going to make it. But I know I'll make it back because the wind will be at my back and carry me home. That's just about the way it is in life with anything. And when you get into dieting and exercise, if you've been out of it for a long time, you're out of shape, you're overweight, like I am, you're going to face some headwinds. But just remember, the wind will be at your back too. It won't always be in front of you. So just the two key elements are determination and conviction of the heart. And it's amazing how you'll find a way. If you have those two things, it seems like the good Lord will provide a path for you to follow. So anyway, I'm going to head back home, and I'll take a bit of a rest first, and then I'll head back, and then I'll make one more entry. Well, I survived it. I'm going to be sore, but that's to be expected. And when you know what to expect, it's not quite so bad. There is one last thing I wanted to cover in this one segment, and that is, here's something that I've come up with because I want some more wild birds around the place. I went and got these feeders and this feed, bird feed, and that's what I'm going to be working on to keep my mind off being hungry. And the point being that find whatever you're into and delve into it a little deeper. That way you'll be less apt to, in other words, fill your hands with and your time with something besides food. And you'll be amazing how, when it comes mealtime, that the actual mealtime is so much more pleasurable, because then you're focused on that. And it'll take time to work into that groove, but conquer the molehills, and the mountains will come later. And we'll give an update here in a week or so.